we said, you got to have a God with you, because we will see the consequences of standing up for Black people. And these are just three examples of that.
Absolutely. But and this is twofold. If you are taking that kind of strength and strong and principled position, they're going to come for you. And I can say that having been a member or special agent with the FBI. They came from Marion Barry, and they came from Marion Barry about his involvement in the 1960s in the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. We say vengeance is a dish best served cold. They mean it. We've got to know that. That's not going to change. Whether you're Marilyn Mosby, Kim Fox, that's not going to change. So when you take these positions, I will say this over and over again. I said it to the Congressional Black Caucus. We need people who are strong in these positions with courage. But you also have to surround yourself with people who are going to protect you. I mean, we can go back, not metaphorically, but realistically, and think about us knowing that Dr. Martin Luther King was getting thousands of death threats and then having them staying on the balcony of the Lorraine Hotel. What man of people would know that this man is getting thousands of death threats and not have security around him? So when you take these strong positions, you have to have the right people around you. You have to have people in your inner circle that is going to look out for these little things, because they're going to take little things, petty things, and make them big things. They're not going to change that behavior. I know Marilyn Mosby personally, and I said to her husband at the time, you've got to put the right people around you. You've got to have the right people in your inner circle. Think about the former mayor of Chicago, Daley, not the Daley Sr., who, when they asked him about nepotism, he said, and to the press, they said, well, you got all the people around you and your family, that's nepotism. He said, I believe in nepotism. He said, they're qualified, but the people who are going to be closest to me, I'm not going to any meetings that somebody else set up. I'm sending one of my family members. I'm sending someone who's close to me. So we have to face the reality, as unjust as it is. We have to fight the injustice. Don't get me wrong. We have to fight the injustice. But at the same time, we've got to be smart. I say this to the Congressional Black Caucus over and over again. But let me say this to you. But because of these examples, because what they do is put these examples out there. What happened to Marilyn Mosby? What's happened to other Black politicians? And they're saying that if you speak out, this will happen to you, which explains to an extent why the Congressional Black Caucus have been so silent on what's going on in Haiti.
That is excellent guidance, Dr. Powers, that you provided there, because we do have folks who walk in well intended, but there's a gauntlet that they have to pass through, and many, and dare I say most, just don't make it, not with their dignity intact. And so so often we say on the Muhammad Speaks radio show, with our people who don't want to vote, then we say, then you better build something for yourself. And you don't want to participate in the census, that'll bring resources to our communities. We say, then you better build something for yourself. And you don't want to, because now you're afraid that if you take a position that might be contrary, then we say, you better build something for yourself. And that's what we have with the program of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.